Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this is the latest Inside Crochet Magazine. And while I'm getting into this, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You don't get informed when all the videos pop up, even if you click the buttons all these days, but you might get some once in a while. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, share and hype this video, and hopefully it will help my channel. So let's move those bits out of the way. So as you can see, we've got quite a thick, sizable magazine and this little kind of insert free gift, which we'll put aside for now and concentrate on the magazine. So it is as thick as a book, this one. It always is, but obviously there's ads and all sorts in here as well. But there are quite a lot of patterns usually. So make our motif of the month, which is this flowery one. And we've got Meet Alex the Axolotl, who's got a jumper on. Well, a hoodie actually. We've got this summer hoodie. Well, actually, no, I think that's a hat. Who knows? But I think it's just this poncho effort thing. Maybe that's a Ruana. And then we have Simple Squares scarf. Hook a textured tote. We've got Dial Up the Glamour. And Sweet Summer Socks. Just for the frill of it. It's called, not thrill, but frill. Colourful crop top. A daiquiri dress, an Oasis blanket, and a Malibu floor cushion. So we're getting some cocktails in this one. Spring break, laid back holiday looks with a California beach vibe. Well, that promises, that's what I'm trying to get my mouth around, promises a lot, doesn't it? Let's have a look. So this particular page is of no use to us whatsoever. Why? Because these are too small to look at. But we've got a few extra bits. We've got this crossbody kind of bag in chunky crochet. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a book. We've got a kind of a scarf. We've got a seagull, I'd say. We've got this cute little dude from the jungle. Don't ask me what it is. I haven't got a clue. And then we've got this, which is similar in something to that I used to make. Very similar. Okay. Something my mum taught me. So in the spotlight, just stuff that you can buy. That's just buying stuff. We don't want to buy, do we? We've already bought this magazine. We want to see what we can do and what's for free. Let's have a look then. We've got some yarn that they're looking at. Lily, Sugar and Cream. $3.49. Actually, I could stock that. One of my wholesalers does do it. But, you know, it's quite a rough cotton in a way. Good for bags and stuff like that. Paintbox yarns, Cotton Aran. And Rico Designs Creative Cotton Aran. Sheep is Calista. 100% cotton from Lindy Hobby. Yarnsmith's Cotton Aran. So we like lots of cottons, but none you can get just in your high street. Never mind. High street seems to be dead these days. What do you think? And we've got yarn wish list. I don't know. This Bo Peep nursery favourite. Honestly, I've always found that to be extremely rough. So, yeah, don't think I'd have it in my nursery. Just saying. As walls go, never really liked it. So we've got more Amigurumi Gnomes. Muffy Corn by Meteor Books. US terms, $14.95 if you're into your gnomes. Crochet Basics for Children, $12.99 per Chico. Kids, Chico Books. So when Chico make a book by Chico, that means they pull in patterns from all over what they've done. Kate Koala and Pals, $9.99 UK terminology. From Femke Vindevogel, from Search Press. That's a cool name. I quite like that name. So we've got a Chunky Chenille. And they're advertising it. It's Stylecraft. So Stylecraft made the Squeeze Me range, which I do stock in my shop, by the way. Link to that in the description box, and all the info about where I ship will be found there too. But they've now brought out a chunky, because that one was classed, believe it or not, as a DK. I always felt it was more Aran because it's fluffy, so therefore it makes it thicker. So we've got Finishing Touches Masterclass. This is to make the frilly socks. And this is Alina Kapirowitz, another very cool name. And they're called Alina, the Summer Sock. Alina Summer Socks. Don't really wear socks much in the summer. Anyway, when I do, they're trainer socks. Never thought of having frilly ones. Not since I wasn't 12 anyway. But anyway, they come in a small, medium and large. So a 3 to 4 is a small, a 5 to 6 is a medium, and a 7 to 8 is a large. But if, like me, you're a 4.5, there's just nowhere for you to be. Or a 6.5. So yeah, I guess I'd plump for small, because nothing worse than being too big. Anyway. Oh look, these are shops, I think. A Darn Good Yarn from Camborne in Cornwall. No, they're Stylecrafts collections. Ooh, I'm going to Cornwall. That's what caught my eye. Anyway, we'll see. I don't know. It's a massive place where we're going, and then we're going to see my partner's son. It's 100 miles apart. It's both Cornwall. Anyway, Dreaming of Summer Blanket Cowl. So this is another part of their summer blanket cowl. Incidentally, I made one last year, which was a picnic blanket. I'll put a link to part 1 in the description. No, when the videos come up at the end, that sort of thing. I won't put it above here because obviously I might put it at the end of this video as well if I can remember. So here we go. What have we got here? This is the Laguna Beach Coverup by Millie Masterton. So that's what it is, and it is just V-stitches and granny shells in a massive, long rectangle. Oh, we've got the patterns galore then. So we've got a shirt and a pair of shorts, and we've got a dress. That looks quite nice. Just simple chevron pattern. That's the thing that my mum taught me to make many years ago. This is Sandy Shell's crop top. It's quite, what's the word? Loose. That's what I'm looking for. A Hot House Hibiscus bag, or what's this? A bandana, or a Savannah headscarf by Rosina Northcott. Believe I might be getting a parcel. If I do, I will pause it, but it's parked outside my house. It could be for my neighbour, but we'll see. Finding Your Tribe. This is Jane Crowfoot. She does lots of really cool crochet patterns, and yeah. Fringe benefits, thinking about fringing. Are you a fan of fringing? I must say I'm not, because this parcel van is really reflecting the sun. I'm not a fan because they don't wash well. Hang on, I just have to pause it. It is for me. I'm back. That's good because I was waiting for that. We've got this Strawberry Fizz dress, which is for a kiddie. And we've got a wall hanging, as you know I like them, not. We've got blankets, and we've got the Axolotl with clothing. Glasses case, which we've seen a lot of lately. A sun hat, kind of a scarfy thing. I'm not at all sure what this is. We'll find out. That's obviously trousers. Oh, I think you make your glasses cord. It's a big pattern, isn't it? Okay, motif of the month is actually a hexagon. And it's a flowery one that kind of sticks out like a 3D type thing. Textured. So, yeah, there we go. And they've made it into a plant pot holder. And they'll show you how to put them together. Okay, this is the make it bit. So the start of the patterns are here. So we've got, what, a third of the book before we get to the patterns. And the adverts, of course, are in that bit. So we've got the Coachella Coord Set by Cassie Ward. So this is kind of like a shirt made out of squares, which isn't bad. The sleeves are a tad baggy because of that. What that parcel was my electrolyte drink, which I'm just about to sample. So I need a drink. Oh, refreshing. Okay, so maybe you can explain to me why everything is Coachella. What does that even mean? It's become, you know, like everything was boho. Everything, slap a boho name on it and we sell more. Now it's all Coachella. Maybe we'll have to Google that. Let me know if you know what it is. So we've got the trousers as well, and the schematic. So this is up to a 3XL, small to medium up to a 3XL. So it's not massively big. And what's next? The Sandy Shells crop top. So obviously, as we just noticed, we do still get adverts in this section. This is by Theodora Burrow. And I think I prefer the one that she's actually wearing to the one that she's put in here. But, you know, it's different. It's got a yoke, this one. And I don't know, not really feeling that one. It's a small up to a 3XL. Might be nice to sit in the garden though. This is the Daiquiri dress by Jenny Street. So it is made with a bamboo cotton. And it's one that I actually do stock by King Cole. And you can see the seam all the way up the back as it goes in rounds. Kind of rows. Yeah, I guess. Then sewn together. But would you like it? They've done that first stitch in green, or maybe that's just an edging. Only way to find out is to make it, and I don't intend to be doing that just yet. This is a small up to a 3XL, so again, they're not massively big. This one. So this is the Tequila Sunrise vest one. A very similar pattern to what my mum has always shown me how to make when I was young. By Heather C. Gibbs. And there's the schematic that tells you how to put it together. And again, a small to a 3XL. I think they must sit and have a conflab and say what size they want everything to be in the magazine, because they always seem to be the same. So the Laguna Beach Coverup by Millie Masterton is just very simple. Just very, very, very simple. Just is. No getting away from that. Hot House Hibiscus Bag by Nikki Ward. So not sure about this one. I'm not sure about the add-on kind of flower bits that are sticking out. Don't know. They're kind of I don't know. And what is that one meant to have, like a stamen? Or are they just not bothering to cut the ends off? I don't know. I'm being facetious. Savannah, the Headscarf by Rosina Northcott. Granny Square Shawlette, in other words. Well, it's really just a headscarf, which will catch your eyes. No, I won't sing. Jackie Glasses Case and Lanyard. Jackie Glasses Case and Lanyard. In other words, glasses case that has a long strap. By Kathy Webber. Is it called Kathy? Jackie, I mean. She's Kath. Is it called Jackie for Onassis, do you reckon? Is it? I mean, the glasses look very Jackie, don't they? Onassis, that is. Kennedy, as was. Sunshine Hat by Amanda Ljunggren. I don't think that picture really shows it, or any of them, to be honest, but there you go. Malibu Floor Cushion. Now, that's not bad. That is all right. I like that. What a big cushion that is. How would you stuff that? That's not a bad idea for the garden. I don't think I put them big tassels on it, though. Because, as I say, when you wash things, they look like a dog's dinner. Don't really, go for it. But, I made a daisy one for one of my Year of Granny Squares. That was mitered. That's the word I'm trying to find. So, yeah, definitely a good idea. So we've got some wall adverts again. Oasis blanket. So basically chevrons. And it's the yarn. This is by Jane Jaya. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Really don't. But it's the yarn that makes this blanket. Because it is just basically chevrons. But that yarn's kind of pretty. What is it? It is Sirdar Jewels Ombre Aran. Citrus Sky. Nice. Sirdar is quite dear yarn, I think. compared to the equivalents and like for like. Now, Bigger Splash wall hanging by Jess Bennett. My question as always is why? Why? But you know, I'm sure there are people who love these things. But to me, it's just like why? Anyway, more adverts. Strawberry Fizz Dress. So is it me? This is by Sam Sabido. Or does that top not really go with that bottom? It's obviously kind of an ombre and it's just the way it's worked out. Maybe. But I don't know. Anyway, it's a very simple pattern. It's like, again, one that my mum taught me many, many years ago. 2 to 3 up to a 10 to 12. Don't know many 10 to 12-year-olds that wear it, mind you. This is Alex the Axolotl, and he's pretty cute. He is wearing clothing, which don't really happen with axolotls, do it? They're usually naked. Most animals are. Okay. Search our brand new pattern archive for your perfect next season project. InsideCrochet.co.uk. I don't know if that would be free, but, you know, welcome to check it out. How to crochet bits. Oh, the Teaching Granny to Suck Eggs section, as I like to call it. You never know, there might be someone new to it. Full of inspiration. The charts and the keys. The last word. And this is that Chenille Chunky. It's very, very similar to the Squeeze Me, which is the DK one that I mentioned earlier. I don't know why they've not called it Squeeze Me Chunky, to be honest. That sounds like a strange invitation, doesn't it? Anyway, here we go. Coastal Critters. That's what we have here by Stylecraft. It's a Stylecraft kind of week, or month, should I say, in this magazine. So it's more of that yarn. This is their launch of their chunky chenille. And if they're going to launch a chunky chenille in the summertime, I guess it's got to be for amigurumis, because otherwise no one's going to be wearing it, are they? But this one is the Coastal Critters by Victoria Caris, and it's just a bit about the yarn you need. Sandy the Sea Otter and Salty the Baby Sea Otter. That's these dudes over here. And still going on that one. Rocky the Sea Lion. Oh, I like him. It looks like he's got his tongue hanging out. But maybe he does. He's kind of sweet. He is kind of cute. Okay, and we've got a beach ball. I guess all, you know, that's what he's playing with. And Shelley the Pelican. Now, I would not have said that that was a pelican. I was just thinking it's a duck. It looks more, but I can see it's got a big gollop now in that beak, but still not pelican-like, really. And Finley the fish is very, very sweet. I quite like Finley the fish. So that's all made with that new yarn by Stylecraft. So, guys, having a bit of a fish. And there he is. Let me know. What do you think? Do you like this magazine this month? Is it up your street? Do you think that there's quite a lot of patterns that are established and been around for a very long time, just being rehashed? Do you think it's very similar to others that have been out recently, or is it quite good? Let me know what you think. I'll be reading your comments, I always do. So for me, there's a few things I like, but every page turn, I did seem to think, my mum taught me that when I was a kid. My mum taught me that. But, you know, it's a retro kind of feel, I guess, and yeah, maybe that we don't want those things to die out, so it may not necessarily be a bad thing to rehash. But, you know, there's quite a lot of things, especially the chevron stuff, that you can just get on YouTube and other places. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Do you like this one? And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.